y'all don't be knowing the half. When I say stuff like this, y'all get real offended. But this is nothing but cold, hard facts that your mammy didn't teach you.
They'll start these join up. What the fuck is up with the motherfucking businesses? Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 143. 143. I am DNA. The only one that want to know me. Of course, I am joined by my two co-hosts. That's always here every week.
Martin Madness.
We started late because of Martin Madness.
Y'all ain't gonna cut me. I'm David Ruffin, baby. David Ruffin. David Ruffin on the podcast.
He almost lost his job today, so forgive him.
Damn. I don't think I lost my job. Might have been on suspension, but still on the job.
His ass was on probation.
Y'all gonna miss me.
Hey, your ass got to report to your job at a certain time. You gonna report to this bitch when we tell you to?
You shit. Last month you wasn't on time.
I mean,
you was on
I can
time
do that
today. Oh, you can do that, huh?
Nah, I've been on time. I don't know what you're talking about. I probably was late maybe once, maybe twice.
Yeah, no, you've been track record of the times.
Yeah. I guess.
We know he ain't missing on time.
Try not to.
You said you wasn't on time neither, DNA. I hear you.
I said I try not to. I never said I wasn't on time.
Oh, so you said you don't be late.
Yeah, there was one time where he wasn't on time.
Definitely wasn't. Because he was talking about we was like, we eat on here all the time.
Right, we've been down here chilling. Where the hell you been?
Man, I got a gyro calling my name at the crib.
Oh, yeah, you do? Shit, that's why I need to be on my damn self and food.
Man, look, this my last week of eating nasty. I'm finna get back right.
He said,
see how motherfuckers act when they get a haircut. Motherfuckers want to start eating right.
Man, you feel me? My head can't be looking weird on a big ass body now. I gotta at least get the soul from so like, oh, you got a weird muscular ass body. Take your compliments when you get them.
Alright, so what's on the agenda for today?
It's a couple of things.
Yeah, so
Actually,
a lot of shit has happened. So,
actually, I want to get your take on it, John, because Ed was talking about it in the book. We was Facebook beefing.
Y'all was Facebook beefing. Why were y'all Facebook?
Not really, but there was a post somebody showed about who's a legend and who's not a legend.
I think I've seen that, but I didn't look at it.
So I only think one of these was disrespectful. Yeah, one of these was disrespectful because I think this guy is a legend.
Read it off.
Okay, go ahead. Only one of these is disrespectful.
All right. So check it out. Pac is a legend. Pop Smoke, not a legend. Biggie, legend. XXX, not a legend. Legend. Nip, street legend. Wayne, legend. Bond, not a legend. Cole, living legend. Phil, not a legend. Drake, living legend. Lil Peep, they just laughed, meaning not a legend. Jay-Z, legend. Boy, internet legend. Kendrick, legend. Lil Bow Wow, LOL, not a legend. Ice Cube, legend. NBA Youngboy, with a picture of a garbage can. Nas, legend. Chief Keef, not a legend. DMX, legend. Speaker Knockers, not a legend. Kanye, legend. YMW Melly, not a legend. Rhapsody, Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, no name. It doesn't say a legend, but they're over a picture of Rihanna holding two garbage bags And on one side, it's Megan and the City Girls, and on the other side, it's Cardi B. And Rakim, Legend. Okay.
So
I'm actually looking at it now. So what was disrespectful about this post before we get into it?
Chief Keef, man.
Okay.
Chief was disrespectful?
Yes, because wait. Let's.
You'll edit that part out, I hope.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, now what? Not for real. How is Chief? What's the Chief Keef disrespect?
He is
not being a legend.
One of the forefathers of drill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does that not make him a legend? He brought drill music to the mainstream world. How does that make him not a legend?
Okay, so break this down for y'all one more time.
I say you got a subcategory.
I got this. Let me tell you, he went through my pen. Let me tell you my pen. I'm gonna break this down one more time for y'all. The meaning of a legend is subjective, just like with every fucking thing else. Now, in terms of this particular post, Tupac is you notice some of these guys have a GOAT symbol next to their legend status, meaning they're goated, which is a difference than just being a legend. If you goated, that means you have a literally legendary long running career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Pac goes down as one of the best rappers to ever live, right? So he belongs there. Pop Smoke is not a legend because he really didn't have that long of a career while he was here.
Right.
You know,
his influence is
most of his claims.
His influence is there, though.
People only probably refer to him as a lot. That's something that I'm noticing with a lot of these people are considered legends in some regard, but only because they died.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So Pop Smoke is not a legend, despite what his fans may think. He's not a legend. Biggie is a legend. You see the GOAT next to his name. He's GOATed. For sure. He's one of the greatest rappers to ever live, and that's known. That's a known fact.
And that was before he died.
Exactly.
A lot of people argue that.
XXXTentacion is not a legend.
Right.
Because, once again, his music didn't gain... like, he had fans, of course.
Right.
His music had just started to gain real traction when he was unfortunately taken away from us. So he's not a legend. You know, he's one of those people that got his flowers after the fact. Right?
Right.
Eminem is a legend. Now, I don't know why there's not a GOAT thing next to Eminem's name, so I have a problem with that. But Eminem is a legend.
I wouldn't say greatest all-time category.
He belonged there, honestly.
He don't. Wait a minute. Why do you say he's not one of the GOATs?
Because it's like, I want to kind of put it like this. I didn't agree with certain legend labels they gave, like Kendrick getting legend, and then I'm not saying he's not a legend because you know how I feel about Kendrick anyway. But I'm saying is like you know how Cole has living legend,
right?
Those people should get it's not categorized correctly. Why is Kendrick legend but not living legend?
I could probably explain that for you, but I got to get to him first.
No, I feel you. So living legend, then there's Eminem, living legend. These are people still iconicize and fantasize and stuff like that. So that's why the categories is off to me. And to answer DNA's question about Keith, and like X and all them, it's just not categorized right to me. I honestly think you should put X, you can put Juice WRLD in there too, you can put Lil Peep. Just put them in subcategories like SoundCloud legends. SoundCloud really wasn't popping like that until people of that nature was really running shit. Then you can put Keith in drill legend.
I just want to say this real quick. Influence alone doesn't make you a legend. I don't give a fuck how powerful it is. Influence alone doesn't make you a legend. So that's why I would say that Chief Keef is not a legend. I would say Chief Keef is not a legend just because his influence is massive. That doesn't make him a legend. He's probably a legend where we come from.
But think about it.
You come from, but in terms of what we talking about right now,
the main impacts of why we have drill music.
But you heard what I said, right? Influence alone. I don't care how.
I'm not saying that just the influence. The influence like later forms of it, yeah. But when you basically make up a whole new category and part as far as music,
he wasn't the only one that made it up though. He was just the face of it.
They gotta get his man his flowers.
But like I'm saying, you making it seem like he was literally the only rapper in the city that was doing drill music. No, he was just the face of it.
Yeah, which is okay, which is fine, but still, it's the fact that I still say that deserves a legend status of that.
Let me ask y'all two a question: who really created drill music? Because I don't know.
You don't know? I like I said, okay. Chief Keef was the one who brought it to mainstream light. He had one of the biggest songs in our city, so that's why they consider him the creator. Also, you could say King Louis is a part of that. You could say Dirk is a part of that. We lost Martin. I don't know why. I guess because of he's moving around right now. But yeah, you could say all of that. I feel like most of these rappers as a collective. That's what I feel like as a collective. Most of them rappers that I just named.
He's back.
Dumbass ran through a bad zone and it dropped.
Yeah, I see.
So to go back to the post, Nipsey being a street legend, I'll take that. Lil Wayne being goated, I'll take that. King Von not being a legend, I will take that any day of the week. Not because I feel like he's a bad rapper, or not because I feel like he ain't necessarily did enough. He didn't, but that's not the point. He's not.
He didn't have enough time
when we talk about people like King Von, I would go so far as to call him a street legend, but not in the same vein as a Nipsey Hussle. Because Von had a name in the streets before he ever started rapping.
Right.
So I would probably.
I say it like this. Give him
good legend. I'll give him that.
That's it.
I'll give him
Chief Keef.
I'll even give Chief Keef that.
You can say street legend. You know what I'm saying? If Von had the same length of a career as which he probably could have, then yeah, I would say, and he can have street legend. I can't get that street legend title to Keith because he wasn't in the streets of Chicago for the other half of his career.
True.
Not by choice, of course, but still.
Now, J. Cole being a living legend. There are a couple living legends here. There's J. Cole, there's Drake. And I agree with Martin. I think Kendrick should be in the living legend category. However, I think the reason that Kendrick is a legend with a GOAT next to his name is because you said what?
Because he solidified some more in his career.
Yes. I mean, Kendrick's probably the most critically acclaimed rapper to ever grace a mic. I would say that. Like, critics love Kendrick.
Also, go ahead.
Okay, so think about it. Also, he's been in the rap game where people knew his name since, let's say, arguably 2009. You've been around as long as one of Wayne's mainstream album years. And you collected damn near just as many, if not more, Grammys for singular albums than him. You checked out more off his checklist in 11 years than most people on this list have.
Okay.
So I'm thinking. So I guess I can agree with the legend thing, but it's like the fact that it's not over and there's more to come. I'd rather say living legend. Because honestly, only reason why Cole wouldn't have that same tag next to his is because Grammys have been snubbing motherfuckers for years, and they don't really like how he came at them. Which he had all the rights to come at them because they definitely was very wrong on a lot of shit. I tried to think of a big word, couldn't think of a big word, but yeah, the Grammys were very wrong on a lot of shit.
I agree on that whole. Kendrick has accomplished a lot more in a short time span than a lot of these guys accomplished in 20 years. Like somebody like a Jay-Z or a Eminem or a Lil Wayne, who have all collectively been in the game for probably over 20 years.
Right. Also, another thing about Kendrick.
Biggie and Pop was about.
Also, another thing about Kendrick, he's given us a lot of pretty much great, damn near flawless bodies of work, except for maybe Untitled Unmastered or
and even then that was good. It just was like mainstream wise, it was iffy.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we can move on from that now.
Not a legend.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. I don't care if you want to give this nigga a category of 2000s legend. No.
No, that's not a legend. He deserves more credit than people are willing to give him. But
they didn't have to laugh at that man. But
exactly, he deserves more credit than they're willing to give him. But he's not a legend.
Give him as he did more in the game than a lot.
Exactly. Now with Soulja Boy. Now to relate to our topics today, even though we're not talking about it yet.
Dang, I'll be trying to wait for that one. But go ahead.
Being an internet legend, I think I'll save that.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All I'm gonna say to that is that's right. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I don't care what y'all gonna say. That's fine. The most accurate shit on there, if anything.
I'm saving my opinion until later.
I mean, there's more to that, but that's the basis of mine.
Anyway, to finish out the list real quick, Ice Cube is a goated legend. Nas is a goated legend. I told y'all about Chief Keef. I don't think this trash can needs to be here, but
they didn't have to do a young boy like that, and they didn't have to do Meg.
I'm talking about Keef. There's a trash can here.
Yeah.
There's a trash can next to Keef?
Yep.
Swear to God. Hold on, I went back here. I gotta go back up.
Young boy having a trash can right here. Here's the part that I find funny is the fact that this is literally a bunch of off-brand shit in this trash can. Like somebody really doesn't like Young Boy.
Oh, I do see the trash can now. Young Boy is a complete garbage can. They said that's fucked up.
DMX being goated is fine. That's facts.
I mean, come on, that man.
Lil Snoop not being a legend is facts. Kanye being a legend is facts, even though fuck him.
That's speaking on his hand.
No, that's Lil Snoop. That's not speaking on.
Oh, that's fucked up. They did look alike though.
Why is Melly here? Ain't he in jail? No, Melly. Why is Melly here?
Same impact.
The nigga literally popped off and went to jail at the same time. Like,
same impact shares.
He on some take impact. Like,
he on the same impact as like X, Peep, and all them. That's where they write them.
Now, here's a picture that confused me. We're not talking about Rakim because we don't need to. That's known.
That speaks for itself.
The women rappers here
with the Miss Fenty taking out the trash.
Yeah, so I would agree about Rhapsody and Nicki and Missy. I don't think Remy Ma deserves to be here. I'm not saying she's not a great rapper, but her career in whole doesn't match up to the three people that are above her.
I think they're going to, I guess, lyrical acclaim. Because if you think about it, those
and No Name
rappers they had, No Name should not be on there.
I'm not saying nothing about No Name, because if she found out I said anything about it, she might get the bash me. So
that's fine.
I'm barking up that tree.
That's fine. I need clout.
I ain't barking up that tree. Fuck that.
That's fine. I need clout.
As far as Meg and the City Girls, I don't think Meg deserves to be in the trash. The City Girl, sure, but Meg, no.
No, because here's the thing. They trying to throw her and Cardi B under the bus because they're pretty much doing like the rap version of what Amber Rose is doing with the Slut Wall, but in rap form.
Cardi B ass. My opinion on her in this trash bag remains to be seen because I don't think she's that great of a rapper, but I can't deny her impact and her success, so I wouldn't put her in the trash can.
I don't know. I think
she's the only one from Love and Hip Hop that popped. So
she is.
Yeah. And I also go back to DMX. One fun fact I did not know. Did you know that every album, his first 5 albums,
first 6,
peaked at number 1 when they first
6.
released?
It was first 6.
First 6?
First 6.
First 6?
Yeah.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
No other rapper has peaked at number 1 right off jump, for all 6 albums.
Who is this?
DMX. His first.
Oh
yeah.
That's amazing in itself. So it's like to not give him his credit.
A lot of those rappers have had that impact. Like Hov, every single one of his albums debuted at number 1. So,
but to peak at it and stay there for a while.
Yeah, same thing. Probably. Well, no, I can't say.
I was like, it wouldn't have been as much.
But then, Hov got more albums than X. So, I mean,
I don't know now. X got about a good 1,000. Let him tell he still got more on the way.
What? But yeah, so in other news, what else happened? What else happened?
I thought you were going to say something.
Let's see what else happened.
Something came across my timeline the other night. Let me see if I can pull it back up on my Twitter receipts. Yes, Twitter. Here's a topic real quick. Do y'all consider Twitter a news source?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I literally was arguing with a friend of mine the other night that they said Twitter is not a real news source. And it's like,
literally everything gets there first.
Exactly. If social media is as popular as it's supposed to be, Twitter is a news source. Hell, TikTok's going to be a news source in the next couple of years.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, what we talking about? The Twitter a news source, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. It didn't start out that way. Because Twitter's like a mixed bag. Like, if you've been on
Twitter is the most porn-infested news site ever.
No, it's not. It's Facebook. I promise it's Facebook.
No.
Twitter just gets away with more. Twitter gets away with more.
Okay.
Twitter gets away with more.
I was going to explain it because I was so going to be like, what?
Twitter's more lenient than Facebook.
Yeah, because Facebook, Zuckerberg's been in too much heat. He can't afford to fuck up no more.
But no, I would credit Twitter as a news source. You can literally find anything on there. It's literally a direct feed to all your favorite celebrities, musicians, artists, anything, for one. For two, that's where you find out about most shit at. Like, I remember in high school, me and this nigga DNA used to find out about new music releases off of shit. Like, so
I wish I was.
If we wasn't looking at no music blogs, we would go to Twitter. Like, That's why I used to get, like, if I'm lying, I'm down. I used to get, when albums used to leak heavy, that's why I used to go to find them, Twitter.
Yeah, because somebody would have dropped the link already.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go through, there's another secret. The secret's over with now, but if you used to go through, like, comments on DatPiff, you'd be able to find the leaks, because somebody would have dropped the link.
If I was in front of you, I'd have gave you a high five. Like,
You feel me? Because like most niggas did not remember that was a trick. G. Most niggas did not remember. Oh, go through the comments on somebody's last album. Boop, found them.
No, for sure.
But
I miss album leaks. I ain't gonna lie.
man, those are the good old days.
I'm kind of glad that they don't leak anymore. But sometimes you just be like, damn, when it's something that you want to hear so bad, you just be like,
I'll be okay with like song leaks now at this point.
Oh yeah, song leaks are always gonna be there for sure. I mean, people leaking their own songs, so
yeah, it's fun that way. It keeps the excitement of anticipation. But
that's really why artists announce albums 2 to 3 weeks before they come out now,
just so they can do some shit like that.
Because if I'm working on an album, I don't tell nobody, and then right when I turn it into the record company, I announce it like, all right, I'm coming out with an album in 2 weeks.
Right.
You know,
I feel it.
Streaming, we've talked about this before. Streaming has pretty much eliminated album leaks. Almost.
Yeah. Because you can make more money by telling people to pre-stream it.
Yeah, and you have no choice but to wait.
Somebody to go buy the album.
You have no choice but to wait for the album to come out now.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks, but yeah. We support artists over here.
Mm-hmm. Which I found out, you make more money, or you make the money quicker off of pre-order downloads and streams than you do off of the day of release streams.
I never knew that.
Yeah, because people don't have to listen to it right away. Once they stream it, once it comes out, it automatically goes to their phone and it counts the stream.
Let me ask y'all a question. This is for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Name me 2 albums within the last, I want to say between 2010 and 2013. 2 albums that, like, when you heard they was coming out, like, you ain't had no choice but to, like, literally and vigorously search for the album.
Take Care.
Wait.
Take Care and what is the name? I was just talking about this shit. Can't for the life of me remember.
I can.
Nope, lost it.
For me, it was Thank Me Later and what's that Rick Ross album? Not Teflon Don. God Forgives I Don't. I was waiting on that shit. I was on Twitter every day. Like, did it leak yet? Did it leak yet? Did it leak yet?
Mine was definitely Take Care though. If anything, I remember having to search for that shit.
It was 2 albums. It was a Kanye album and it was a Kanye and Jay-Z album, Watch the Throne and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I was a Kanye. Well, I was a strong Kanye supporter, so
see, I don't remember being that thirsty for Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't know.
My allowance, I was able to get a 50.
So the Good Friday leaks didn't get you.
I mean, I'm saying like the songs made me anticipate the album, but I don't think I was thirsty for the album to come out.
Oh.
Meaning, I would have been willing to wait till it came out. Of course, I had it early, but I would have been willing to wait. I'm not saying that don't make it good. I'm just saying like my anticipation for it wasn't as high as some other people.
My anticipation was to Take Care. I mean, if you talking about just anticipation, then I'll just say Good Kid, Mad City.
I didn't even know what to expect from that. So that album, like when I heard it, it shocked me. After hearing Section 80, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect with Good Kid, Mad City, and that shit wasn't nowhere near what I thought it was gonna be.
All right.
But then again, I really don't know what's the point. No, of course not. But I didn't know what to expect from it. You know, because if y'all think about it, all the Kendrick albums are so different from the last. It's like now, if he would have come out with an album this year, I wouldn't know what to expect from it because he literally switches his style up every single album. So,
all right. So, I got a question for y'all. how do y'all feel about everything opening up, and also as far as the COVID stuff, and how do y'all feel about going to anybody's tour?
I'm gonna let him go first because I have a strong opinion on some of this shit.
So basically, the question is, how do I feel about outside being back open and going to people's tours?
Yeah.
Well, I guess from the mindset of being partially vaccinated, I'm okay with the idea of like being outside again. You know, that's cool. That was gonna happen regardless. That's happening now. But as far as going to tours and concerts and stuff, it's really up in the air because it's like you're not going to like a party where it's like a couple 50, 60 odd people. You going to a concert where it's going to be a decent thousands, hundreds of people there. Depending on what kind of concert it is or area, it might be like a general floor area, like mosh pit type stuff. And if you can separate, like if it's seated, that's still up for debate. I don't know. It's just like it's a lot that can go into place with that. It's just like it's not going to go off how they think it is. So like I said, you would have pretty much everybody be limited to like what arena you can go to because you have to stay within COVID mindset. So it ain't going to be as lit as it used to be.
Right.
So my opinion on it is more so like, as far as touring wise, I would want to probably wait until we get the whole okay for it at least to be like, I don't know, maybe 80%, like 60 and up at least. Let me say that then. Because if you're trying to do a concert at like 35%, it's not going to be as lit. It's going to be like Coil Ray performing at Dalton Bowl. Well, I'm gonna have to watch Meg Thee Stallion twerking a chair, G. Hearing addy 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 addy. So, and then what? Somebody accidentally kicked the chair and then she fall and break her ankle.
Why would you do that? That song just died down. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I see. You know they're gonna have to see. You know with tours, they're gonna re-perform those songs.
Some not at least. I got a whole catalog from last year to perform and shit.
Because you already know WAP is gonna get replayed once tours open up.
Yep. So my opinion on this whole fucking shit, I don't think the world is ready to go back to normal, honestly. Because y'all think about it. If you think about it, look how much, like, it's motherfuckers who, outside of a couple people that we know, that ain't really been sick since this COVID thing happened, you know?
Right.
We go back to normal, motherfuckers gonna get sick almost immediately because, you know, it's like motherfuckers taking better care of themselves in the pandemic than they would have when the world was normal. That's fucked up. Like, this whole pandemic has made me realize that humans in general are advanced as shit. And I always knew that, but I didn't know how bad it was till this pandemic hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people are ready. I honestly don't. Of course I would love to go back outside. Who the fuck wouldn't? But I don't think we should jump the gun because I don't want motherfuckers to be going back outside and then, God forbid, cases spike back up as bad as they did when the pandemic first started, and we get back to literally level 1 shutdown where you can't go no fucking where.
Which we probably would have been to about twice now if it wasn't for the vaccine.
But you know, it's getting hot out, and you know, last summer it was kind of, you know, even though we were in a pandemic, motherfuckers was outside like it was normal because motherfuckers wasn't catching it as much. So I'm really more worried about the cold months. So summer's cool, but as far as going to tours, I miss tours or just the ability to have the option to go.
Right.
So I would love to do that, but you know, like Martin said, like it's got to be safe. That's it.
High percentile.
We don't want nobody you don't want nobody coming to see you and experience your music live, and then you hear about, well, half your audience got COVID because motherfuckers was doing this, that, and the third.
Exactly. Like, what the hell? The first concert I go back to. So yeah, you apparently caught COVID. I wasn't even around anybody. It was just the essence in the air. The fuck?
Somebody just like did something and COVID came out. Like,
exactly. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Did y'all hear about Diddy and what he just posted earlier this morning?
No.
So apparently he's coming for corporate America. He says, we're done letting corporations manipulate our culture into believing in criminal progress is acceptable action. If you love us, pay us. Here's my letter to corporate America. That is Muslim. That's his feelings toward it.
Hey, hold on real quick. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm just saying some shit that just made me laugh. You went to school in the city, right? Like grammar school?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So both of y'all did?
Yeah.
I went to school.
Oh, you went to school in Bird. All right, so you might not be able to relate to this, but DNA. Did you ever get one of them like hard copy report cards and motherfuckers will write the comments in that bitch?
Yeah.
So bogus.
Just out of curiosity, what's the worst thing a teacher ever wrote about you?
I remember my 5th grade teacher wrote in that.
Like,
he just doesn't try sometimes. In all caps. Like, I was like, damn.
Oh my god.
You ain't never have to tell my mama that.
Well, see,
like, shit. You could have said, I'm struggling.
Well, see, I had to go. I had to go with my mom for report card pickup most times.
Oh yeah, of course, we all had to.
So, like, sometimes it wouldn't even, like, sometimes the comments would be blank, and they just told, and I was there. I don't think I pretty much said anything, but they said like, what did they say? They said something on the lines of like he just be bored or too bored to want to do work sometimes or something or some shit. And that's like, yes, that's me. Like, for real. Like, I was like, I don't want to be doing this shit.
So I'm reading one of the homies. He posted one of his old report cards on Facebook. And at the 4th quarter, his teacher said he is not focusing on school. His thoughts are wrapped into girls. Like what? Like this ain't got nothing to do with no school. Like
not at all.
So you telling me that the boy just comes to school and just sits there and just talks about girls and fucking with girls all day? He don't do no schoolwork. That's just all he think about.
Yep.
Bro, I had so much bad shit wrote about me, and it ain't even bad. It's just you know how you know exactly what it means. You read something your teacher saying, you know exactly what she's talking about. Your mama or your daddy might look at it and interpret it as you acting bad in class. Like, no, that's not what that means. What it says here is that I am a good student who makes good grades. Just sometimes I talk in class. That's it.
Right. It's like if my grades are succeeding, what you worried about me talking shit for?
And then, like, that's the thing I never got about school in general. It's like, what you want us to just sit here and be silent all day? Like, that's not how the world works.
Yeah, if you really want to, like, if they really want to think about it, shit.
How much you only got? You got a whole 4 minutes in the hallway and lunch to talk. Nigga, fuck that. That ain't enough talking.
Right. As long as our grades are doing fine, what you worried about us talking amongst ourselves?
Dude, we got to sit up in this motherfucking school for 6.5 hours every single day.
And then I got to go home and do homework that you know that you're not the only teacher to assign me to.
Exactly. And then on top of that, ain't none of this shit finna benefit me in life for real. Motherfuckers ain't even teaching life skills in school. They teaching basic skills that I'm only gonna use to probably make conversation.
Man, bro, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they should eliminate one of the grades and or one of the classes that they should mix one. Like,
I'm teaching.
Like,
you know, once you teach addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, unless that motherfucker's gonna be a rocket scientist or something that has to do with trigonometry and geometry and all that type of shit, stop teaching. Teach about credit or something more useful. Shit.
man, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like they should combine certain classes together. That way, it's just like you can have another open room to talk about like life skills or lifestyle classes, shit like that.
I feel like once you get past your freshman year, every class that you should take, it should be like college. You should be able to pick your own classes related to your own personal interests.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's why a lot of motherfuckers was failing in school. Not just because, like, motherfucker, I wasn't interested in no goddamn trigonometry. I don't get this shit.
What the fuck is geometry? Trigonometry? Why the letters in numbers? What the fuck?
Why do I give a fuck about what the area of a fucking triangle is? Like, shit.
I barely care about the square root. Only square root I want to know what's the square root of her ass. I swear. That was a bad dad joke. I couldn't think of it. That was terrible. I should have said pie. Because, you know, pie is round.
Yeah, for sure. But,
you know, different shows for different folks. But the funny thing about this Diddy thing, and which everybody coming at Diddy about, is the fact that he wants to come at corporate America, but he was Mr. Krabs, he was penny pinching and everybody in Bad Boy.
But he was, though.
Exactly. That's the funny thing. So it's the fact that you want corporate America to pay black people, but you didn't even pay your own people. So everybody just
look at all the artists that was under Bad Boy that had to leave because he wasn't paying them. Who we got? Mace, B5, The Band, Danity Kane, Day 26. What's the little white boy from making the band's name? Donnie, whatever the fuck his name is.
So I don't know his name, but that nigga need to get paid too.
Hey, all these motherfuckers that done been on Bad Boy and ain't got paid. Like, shit, why do you think motherfuckers kept leaving the label? Shit.
Everybody,
you know Bad Boy. You know what's fucked up? I bet y'all probably ain't even know this shit. Did y'all know Bad Boy's biggest claim to fame right now is Machine Gun Kelly?
Technically, yeah. It's like it's not.
I feel like he was better when he first came out.
You said what?
I feel like he was more tolerable and better to when he first came out.
I'm saying, like, he's still their biggest claim to fame. The nigga don't even rap for real no more.
Right.
And he's still their biggest claim to fame.
Because he's the only one that made it out. And then think about it. He's technically not black.
No, he's not black at all.
So it's the fact that he was part of hip hop, yeah, but
bro, look at all these.
Black.
Bro, look at Bad Boy for a second. Literally, the only people who are signed to Bad Boy right now are Diddy himself, Janelle Monáe, Machine Gun Kelly, and French Montana. That's it. That's all they got.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle Monáe is successful in different areas.
And look at all these people that they used to have: Cassie, Foxy Brown, the nigga Donnie, Day 26, Los, Dandy Kane, Dirty Money, Young Jock, New Edition at one point, The Band, Loon, The Lots, like all these people. Nigga ain't playing. I don't know who worse, him or Birdman. Probably Birdman.
Probably Birdman.
Yeah,
I feel like because
definitely fucking Birdman. I had to think about it. Birdman.
So Cole Bennett, if y'all
know Lemonade dude.
Yep. He recently put out this tweet that says when the SoundCloud scene was at its height, There were more unsigned underground artists doing more numbers than mainstream acts. No label push, just a loyal audience. It was an era. Then the labels caught on, and nothing has been the same since. Everything feels so artificial now.
Is he wrong though?
I mean,
Yes and no.
yeah, yes and no, yeah. I that's what I wanted to say too.
I mean,
It's I feel like
where it could be wrong, but he kind of on the money. It's like once they've seen how big people can blow up off a loyal fan base, they try to they basically try to make like corporate companies and all that other good stuff. They try to make it seem natural. They try to naturalize it. But all they doing is just being like McDonald's, just making artificial burgers.
What's your favorite Cole Bennett video?
I want to say it's
definitely like it's a Juice WRLD one. I just can't think of the name of it.
Lucid Dreams.
No, not Lucid Dreams.
I'm gonna pick All Girls Are the Same. I want that video, and there was another
Let me make
one.
sure that's Cole Bennett before I say that.
I like the Eminem one he did. The Godzilla one, yeah.
Mine is off these.
Oh yeah. That was good too. That was really good too. Yeah.
What's the one where he's like, Armed and Dangerous? There it is.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Is Cole Bennett white? I ain't never seen his
Yes,
face.
he's white. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His most popular video up to date is Lucid Dreams,
Of course.
Godzilla,
Of course.
and Robbery, then Ransom. Those are his three most popular videos. Lucid Dreams is 678 million. And mind you, here's the funny thing. The fact that Juice WRLD's in the top three just shows you he's a part of the internet fame that made him what he is. Oh, and Nowadays by Lil Skies and Betrayed by Lil Xan. I like that video too, but that ain't his best one. The nigga that said Xan's gonna make you, Xan's gonna take you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I don't listen to SoundCloud rap.
Okay. Well, the guy who the guy who said Tupac is born.
Shit.
The guy who said Tupac is born.
I don't mean like that.
Remember, you heard me? Did you hear me?
Once again, I do not mean like that. When I say fuck SoundCloud, I mean fuck every rapper who came up off that shit. For real. Not you two niggas.
We talk about the podcast also on that. We might come up on SoundCloud. But what'd you say the other day?
I said the guy who made it. The guy who said Tupac is born.
Oh, that's another way to describe him. Tupac is born. He said Tupac was boring.
Wait, is that the little white boy that looked like he got the droopy eyes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck him. Shit. His ass boring. Nobody want to hear music about popping pills all fucking day.
Yep. The kid is, I don't know. The kid's going through a lot.
I know who Lil Skies is. His ass look like one of them skeletons they used to sit in your science class.
Crazy. So I guess we can get into the topic because there ain't really too much else to talk about unless y'all got something.
I want to ask y'all opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
What y'all think of Justice? I haven't heard it. You liked it?
Wait, Justice?
I heard it.
What the hell is
The
that?
new Justin Bieber album. He clearly hasn't heard it because he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah. I'm good.
Man, why?
I'm just good, bro. Like, I'm not
Justin Bieber fan.
I'm not.
You gotta be a Bieber fan to appreciate good R&B.
He's pop. What the fuck? All right.
You said what? I'm sorry. What you said?
He's pop.
Do you consider technically yes? Do you consider Usher pop?
No, he does make pop songs though.
That's my question. So how can you say
pop artists can't make R&B songs?
Right?
Hell no.
How?
Cause ain't no soul in that white shit.
You know what? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you like Robin Thicke? Have you ever liked any of his music?
Yes.
Would you consider him pop?
Yes.
But you just said that there's no soul.
No soul. Right.
Oh.
That mean what you say.
Get out of here.
You off your own show. This our show now. Last nigga, you. The nerve of this nigga.
To the nerve. To the topic.
Okay. Now, immediately. Oh my God. Whew.
Ain't nothing else come out. Like ain't nothing.
Peaches is the best song.
Oh yeah, West Side Gun dropped some songs.
Did he really?
Yeah, he dropped 2 songs.
I think Rod Wave's song, album is the same album.
Album is the same album. What?
My bad, I said that wrong. Do you think his album sounds like the last album?
I don't listen to Rod Wave, so I'm good.
Yeah, me neither. I don't listen to that guy.
Wow, why?
Cause like he sings too much for
Because
me.
he can't breathe.
I don't got time for all that sad shit, man. Like I'm happy. I don't want to be sad. All right.
Have y'all been peeping Freddie Gibbs Easter themed songs that's been dropping recently?
Yeah, he's finna kill a game this year.
Man, my man he created
as he has with the last couple of years. He's gonna kill a game.
He got he said he has every single great producer he's worked with, or like this, he said something on the lines of this is gonna be the greatest produced album of the year or something, because he had
of the year or of his career, one of the shit.
Yeah, one of those shits. Like, and he said he's got like a song from every producer he's worked with, or everybody worked with.
For real, he said he's been working with Alchemist again. He said he's in the studio with Mike Will. I'm curious.
I want to see how this Mike Will one's going to turn out, because I ain't heard nothing solid from Mike Will in a minute.
What?
I don't know if I would go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far either.
Personal.
Mike will come with heat. Mike will come with heat every year.
It ain't his fault. I'm talking about the song.
Oh, Mike will come with heat every year. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me rephrase this there. The
I got a whole playlist for your ass if you think I'm lying.
I didn't
So
like
you didn't like Go Stupid with Polo G and all them?
I like maybe 2 verses out of that.
That's good enough.
That's not necessarily good enough. I want to like the whole song.
But you see the shit DNA talking. But this the same man who won't listen to Pardon Me though.
I said no. I never said I wouldn't listen to Pardon Me.
Really?
I said I prefer Tokyo Drift over Pardon Me.
Tell me more.
But you can't sit and tell me that beat don't go hard though.
I never said it didn't.
You never said that it did either.
Okay.
See how you sit with this.
Get him off his own show. Get him off the show down.
Let me stop playing before he fires us.
Let's see. They keep on talking about soon with this Lil Durk and Lil Baby album, but soon.
I don't need it. I thought about it. I really don't need it. Here's what I think about it. That's
it's gonna have the same hype.
That's one song that
hit their Page's album, but only be as good as. Nope. Out of the club, it won't even be better than Dumb and Dumber 2.
I haven't heard that either.
Dumb and Dumber 2 is good, but it's not better than Dumb and Dumber 1.
Yep.
That is the best way to sum that up.
I only like maybe 4 songs.
I've heard some of that. I like where he's going with that.
Wait, what?
But
TJ's out.
Oh, I didn't listen to that yet. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I like where he's going with that.
I think as far as like New York's rapper, as far as mainstreams, he's probably
definitely one of the most different.
I was gonna say he's definitely the most different. He's probably he's a leading artist as far as like the new wave in New York.
Yeah, for sure. Waiting on Bobby Murder to drop so I can see how that sounds.
Man, I'm waiting for it.
He got label issues.
Well, he is fresh out the pen.
But see, this is I got a real difficult thing. Like I'm really like that's like a little bit like bruh, like okay, you got having label issues, but so that means you can't drop any music at all. You can't give snippets, no nothing, because he has.
Remember what happened to Lil Wayne?
Right, all something like you got to think about it. There's laws in this.
Okay, all right.
Think about this real quick. In 2000, I think it was 16. Remember when 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne was supposed to have a collaborative album come out?
But it still came out. What you?
Yes, it did. But the song it wasn't 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. It just said featuring Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne couldn't have no album come out because he was going through all the shit he was going through with Birdman. So they had no choice but to put him as a feature artist over all the songs that he was on. Right. That whole album was supposed to be Chainz and Wayne, but because he couldn't have an album come out with his name,
it went under Chainz' name.
Right.
It went under Chainz' name, and Chainz ended up putting songs on there that probably wasn't on there at first.
Okay.
The right songs ended up getting cut out.
You had
okay.
He pretty much
needed. Wayne still gave us free music in that time span, though.
Yes, he did. I will say yes, he did. And I'm not saying that Bobby Smurder's probably not recording music.
Man, he probably got a whole album done.
I mean, worst case scenario, he gonna pull the same thing and go on the Rowdy Rebels album.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bobby Shmurda, did y'all see this video where it was like how Bobby Shmurda probably be in the studio now, and he was listening to like a drill beat, but he was singing the words to Bobby Bitch. You talking about RDC1's video? Yeah. He said it's murder, bitch. It's murder, bitch.
Oh, did y'all see what Sada Baby said?
What did that overgrown T.Y. Baby say?
Man, what did this Zero have to say?
That overgrown Beanie Baby. What did he say?
He said, I said, Lord, we said Lil Nas X, not DMX.
Oh, yeah, well, I've been seeing that everywhere.
That's crazy.
I mean, honestly,
we didn't even talk about that. That's what I just realized.
Because y'all didn't. DNA immediately said, I'm good.
I never said that.
Y'all did when I said Montana. No, you're right. We did talk about it a little bit. I did describe the video to y'all.
No, not that. I'm talking about DMX, not Lil Nas X.
Oh, well, shit.
How did y'all feel about what happened?
DMX?
Yeah.
It was more of a like.
It's like a.
Oh man,
it's an unfortunate can't get right situation. It's like.
So I'm guessing I thought he was clean, like, but I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
He always looked good like that for the media.
Yeah.
I hope he close through.
Yeah, I hope he's close through. I don't want to say anything negative, so that's. Yeah, I hope he pulls through.
I hope he's okay, but it's like you gotta look at the reality point. He did put himself in that situation.
Yes, he did, but I still hope he pulls through.
Of course, always, because you never want to hear nothing bad about somebody that's like made just anybody that's made an impact on anybody's life, whether it be musically, personally, etc. Like I said, not even on no funny shit, but it's just like. I will play that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer rendition of DMX anytime I feel like it. Just because that shit makes me laugh. I would play that shit over the original song. What? That'll get played every Christmas.
That's
I
a
don't
Christmas
care.
classic, man.
Exactly. That's better than the original song.
On the low.
Yeah.
Man, what? That's what I'm saying. It's like he can do shit like that every day, and just like DMX is just that nigga that can always just make something random into something decent or something like great. Right. Like some of the movies he was in, them one-off movies. You ain't think shit of it. You think it's like nowadays that'd be a straight to Netflix movie. That shit could have damn near been a box office. Not just because of him, but it's just the fact that what the movie entailed. You know how most star-studded movies ain't good? That was a star-studded movie that was good. This nigga was featured with Jet Li like 4 times.
Man, this nigga KD was accurate as hell from the fucking field last night. I don't know, dude. Like, that nigga ain't missed a single shot, bro. Check it out. KD running shit now. Give it, if not next year, the year after, Devin Booker finna be the most accurate shooter in the game. Bro, fuck that. He came off the bench. And he retired. Y'all forget who we talking about here. We're not talking about some random mid player. It's Kevin Durant. The nigga been shooting good since he came in the league. Yeah, no, that nigga him. So this is a shot to you not realizing that this nigga was performing that solid. Understand it. That's not what you understand it though. First came back 100% from the field. How many shots? How many shots? All together? Like 10, 12, about 12. 12 shots. That's not impossible. 17 points. That's not impossible for Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you said 20 shots I missed, then I would have looked like, what the fuck? This nigga did 12. That nigga could average 12 field goals a game. I know. If he wanted to. But still, it's just like, it's KD. My man's, he's easily the best shooter in the game currently. That's why I said in a year or two, I'm going to give him that title to Devin Booker.
I got a little theory. I think these damn Nets is doing right now because literally KD comes back, James Harden gonna miss some games now. So
I know what they're doing the low key pop. Right, they doing the low key Popovich theory. Everybody's injured or out all of a sudden.
No. No, wait. Because Popovich played his players. He just didn't play them that many minutes.
Okay. So then we'll go to the Mark Cuban method. Which one you want to pick? Here? If that don't work for you, oh, nigga, I can go Pat Riley.
I don't know what the hell Pat Riley doing. So
Pat Riley method was ridiculous. It was bogus at all costs.
I'm kind of mad that Kendrick Nunn ain't playing right now. So
you not,
bro, he's healthy and he's not playing. They're not giving him. They not even like they can actually have him start.
It's called. You gotta take advantage. See, Pat Riley does this thing called take advantage of current situations. Yes, he does. They can't get mad at that man for not wanting to play his players because even if they medically cleared, he can say, "Oh, this person's been exposed to COVID. Another 2 weeks out of the game." You sacrifice something for a better cause.
Mm-hmm.
You sacrifice it. You let Tyler Hero and Duncan do their thing. Then you got Big Dola, like basically build the cloud up. Then when it comes time for playtime, boom. Just think about it. I don't think LaMelo Ball's injury is as bad as they say it is.
It might be. They said he's out for the season, ain't it?
Yeah,
he can be out for the season, but think about it. Ain't too much left of the season left. What, we got like 2 months left?
About a month and a half.
That nigga damn near tied up Rookie of the Year because this nigga was averaging regular players' minutes and points off the bench for half of the season he played.
That's true.
LaMelo is the only ball brother that is going to make an impact in this league better. Because we already know what happened to Leangelo. I can't even keep. One, he had a 10. It was officially, at the beginning of the season, it was official that all three ball brothers was in the league together.
Yes. I know that nigga Leangelo got kicked out.
Because he couldn't keep a 10-day contract. That's why.
You gotta be a trash-ass player to get kicked out of a 10-day contract.
He didn't go through the full 10 days. He didn't play a game. They just said, yeah, we're going to go with somebody else.
Yeah. Tell LeVar we sorry, but we're not really sorry.
And then I think he went to the D League, and that only lasted for so long. Because I don't think he went.
That's crazy, nigga. You got kicked out of the D League too?
I don't think it's the fact that I don't think he got kicked out of the D League. I think it's the fact that he didn't want to try once he got to the D League. He was on his AI. We talking about practice type shit. And it's like, nigga, yeah, you gotta practice.
Sure, nigga,
your brothers.
Your brother is your little brother better than you, and your older brother is decent. Like,
I don't know, they just holding that shit over him because of that shit he pulled overseas.
that's why. That's really it.
Honestly, because think about it,
You should have had your little ass over there stealing. Stupid motherfucker.
right, you over there, you stealing because everybody doing it. Yo, dumbass nigga, you rich already, and you ain't in the league.
Yeah.
I hate stupid shit like that. Why be a criminal when you rich?
So, does anybody watch Young Rock? The Rock's TV?
I watched like 2 episodes.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, you ain't like it?
Of course I like it, but I just ain't never really got back to watching it yet because I've been so stuck on Falcon and the Winter Soldier and what's the other show? Snowfall.
The last episode's supposed to come up in like next week, right? Is that going to be a 6-episode season?
It's only been 3 episodes.
Oh damn! Somebody told me it was supposed to be ending next week or something like that. I was like,
it's like the next 3 weeks. So tonight is the next episode, and then they got 2 more episodes after that.
Has it been good so far?
Of course it has.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have WandaVision flop ability?
Flop?
WandaVision flop. WandaVision.
You think so?
I didn't like
so.
that.
I think WandaVision did exactly what they were supposed to do.
I did not like that ending. It could have went a whole lot smoother. Because I get the main objective of it was supposed to be a transitional movie. I mean, transitional series anyway because of the Doctor Strange thing. But it still flopped me.
Oh wow, I'm shocked.
Not Paul Gasol getting flopped like Gasol flopping. We're talking about like LeBron flop. Like you know damn well that it could have been better.
That's tough. I ain't feeling it.
Gasol flops are bad. Gasol flops are bad. LeBron flops are just like, really? You had all this time. You got Disney backing you, and you could have gave me a better ending than this. But when you have as much creative control as Marvel does when they come to their movies and series, I expect top of the line at this point.
Right.
Disney don't let nobody do shit around there. These niggas have free reign and then some. They've even finessed Disney into damn near giving Deadpool an R-rated movie as soon as they decide how that movie's gonna go.
You know what? Before we get back to our topic, I do want to say this. Disney and Marvel in general are pretty okay with letting their directors have creative freedom. However, there have been a couple instances where
because there's money.
The directors and the producer or Kevin Feige didn't see eye to eye. Like Ant-Man, for instance. The first Ant-Man. The original director of Ant-Man was a nigga named Edgar Wright.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Kevin Feige couldn't see eye to eye on how to make the movie because Kevin Feige wanted it one way, Edgar Wright wanted it another way, and they couldn't collaborate on an idea. So Edgar Wright said, and they had already started shooting, right? So Edgar Wright said, fuck it, all right, since we can't see eye to eye, ain't no beef here, but I'm finna go ahead and do my own thing. Like, I don't want to do this movie no more. Fine. So he hired somebody else. Same thing with Doctor Strange, too. The director of the original Doctor Strange was supposed to direct the second one. But once again, him and Kevin Feige bumping heads on the direction of the movie. So they kicked him. Well, he didn't kick himself out. He decided to step away from the project as director and stay on as producer. And they brought motherfucking Sam Raimi in that bitch.
Because, see, Feige has this whole I want it my way or the highway thing. Because, don't get me wrong, he is one of the main key reasons why Marvel is striving the way they are. But that doesn't mean you gotta take over everybody's idea. You just want to make sure you have somebody that listen to you.
Usually, the directors that they pick can collaborate with Kevin Feige quite easily.
Yeah, just some bumps in the road.
I mean, clearly it worked with the Doctor Strange guy because, he directed Doctor Strange. And he
worked perfectly with Black Panther.
And he's still executive producer on Doctor Strange too. So, I mean, it didn't go terribly.
Nah.
I mean, it varies,
Yeah.
Depends on what route you want to go.
Yeah, so let's get into our topic. Finally,
I am the topic.
So social media,
internet, baby.
Yeah, pretty much the internet babies or the social media music kings.
AKA the niggas that ruin hip hop. No.
Jesus.
Oh
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh man. But
they ruin hip hop. This hip hop now is not what it was when I fell in love with it. So
that's true, but
they just made hip hop confused about what it wants to do with its life.
First, let me ask this question: is everybody in agreement on social media? I mean, the social media king is Soulja Boy, or no?
No, we're not in agreement to that.
Okay, who is the social media king then?
There is none. Shit.
There is none? Seriously?
No, because social media is a fucking ever evolving platform. Like, there is no one king. There can be a motherfucker who paved the way for a lot of these niggas, and I would say Soulja Boy is that man. But as far as kingdom social media, hell no. Especially now, hell no.
You done took off the hat. You done pissed him off.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I believe he is for many, many different reasons. The first reason is like it used to be like a certain time where Soulja Boy would basically either like whether it's the Breakfast Club interview or just anytime during like the year, mainly the beginning of the year, he'll do something that'll catch everybody's attention for at least more than a month.
Number one internet troll.
So, and then another one is like he'll get a song that's hot, but only with the kids though, mainly with the kids, and most
clap.
Yeah, the Make It Clap song, of course. And then there was another one. Huh?
Who's the old Soulja Boy one? The Crankhead one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, basically, he's been doing video game shit. That shit was like stupid, and he knew he wasn't going, he knew he wasn't gonna get anywhere with that shit, but he just continuously tries to get away with that shit. But what else? It was another one where he was he basically started this whole video game streaming shit. Like I feel like, yeah, he did. He streams like every day.
Time that he took over a Nintendo product and said it was
not that. He streams not that. I was talking about that a second ago. But,
Nintendo. For sure.
But he streams pretty much damn near every day. And on his streams he play games. He pretty much interacts with his chat. Like that's basically all he does. And sometimes he be like making songs on there and shit. That really don't never go anywhere, but he could potentially write for some of these these younger artists, like these young and up and coming artists and shit. And I think that's what he should start doing. You know, like even though he's staying relevant on his own by saying a lot of wild shit on the internet already, he could potentially start writing for these guys because he didn't, you know, made millions off that shit. Like, and now he's in a situation where he could possibly get signed again to a major label, and I think he shouldn't do it. Personally, that's how I feel.
Make as much money as that nigga, I don't think re-signing to anybody's label where you have to do what they say would make any sense.
Right, exactly, yeah.
This is like, nigga, you making millions on your own just by being Soulja Boy.
Right.
And as far as like back at the beginning of the top when like when you asked would you say he's an internet king? He's not. It's an interchangeable thing like
I said social media.
Same thing. It's interchangeable. Has he has the most reigns as a social media king? Yeah. No, I didn't say that. As of recent years, he has. The most recent one that I know of would be everybody's favorite internet snitch troll, Snitch 9. Oh, is that nigga? Now, come on now. That man had Instagram going crazy. He did. Then there was Tory Lane's stint with Quarantine Radio. Yeah. So it's interchangeable. But Soulja Boy definitely had a lot of reigns more than them. Yeah. That nigga's always in the internet somewhere. Come on now. We can't act like this man isn't running shit. This nigga has a Twitter beef with Randy Orton every blue moon.
Right.
Randy fucking Orton. This nigga arguing wrestlers. He better go get RKO'd real quick.
That therein lies my problem with Soulja Boy.
His clout
the nigga literally can't. He's literally going through what every rapper goes through at some point in their career.
I mean, like
trying to stay relevant for anything.
So an internet midlife crisis.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Niggas trying to stay relevant. The niggas trying to stay relevant for any reason. It don't matter what it is. It's not music. So he resorted to talking shit about other artists.
Drake.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
But Drake. That man gotta be woke.
Oh, exactly what he did.
I mean, in his defense, I see where Soulja Boy is coming from with that Drake argument, but should that went as far as it did? No.
No, it definitely shouldn't have went as far as it did.
Because it's just like, you're just doing shit to do shit at this point, Soulja.
For sure.
I mean, I get what you're saying, though.
Nigga just trying to stay relevant out here because he know his time is over with.
I mean, but you can't blame him. Think about it. It's just like, that's that part of I don't want to retire mindset.
Boy, he know his shit. He know he over with. He knows.
But I mean, he should do more shit like on Revolt. They got the celebrity basketball game where they ball for $100K. I don't know if y'all watched that recently.
Nah.
They just came out with it this year. Well, late last year. No, this year. Early this year. Basically, they had a basketball tournament for everybody to ball for $100K, like all the rappers and everything. Teams like Kid Leroy, G Herbo, Russ, Sway Lee, and all that stuff. The eventual winner was Sway Lee's team. Fun fact. And he played Russ's team. But it's just like fun shit like that, and then like you can bring whoever. They got Drewski on commentary, 24K on commentary. Harlow be popping up in and out. You know, it's basically like, you know how like you be all hooping and then you got that one random nigga interviewing and like doing hella funny shit. That's exactly how this thing was, but it's just like televised or YouTube devised.
Oh, wow.
Right.
And it was dope. It was a pretty dope thing. That's what I'm saying. That's something Soulja Boy could have been a part of. He could have had that celebrity boxing match with Chris Brown that we all been waiting for.
Well, nobody wants nothing to do with his ass.
Hey, nigga, I wanted to see that Dubai fight.
Chris Brown was gonna fucking Luke Kane kick that nigga.
Hey, so Soulja Boy said.
Soulja Boy say some OC ass shit, talking about some I ain't Rihanna.
He did say that goofy ass shit. He was turning into Rihanna. Shit.
I was like, Jesus, boy. You be
Chris Brown probably gonna make his ass look worse than Rihanna.
Man, look, that man want to smoke. That's all I gotta say.
You gonna have that nigga going back to Mississippi like, Daddy!
Exactly.
Daddy! That little light-skinned nigga from Virginia whooped my ass, Daddy!
Man, look, double jump niggas just as ruthless.
A-Rab, I need to go ahead and make up with A-Rab.
A-Rab, we finna go jump this man, man. I mean, he could appear in a movie.
He said, I made these niggas want to wear bait. Then Tory Lanez commented and said, the video for Hustler Music when Wayne was running from the cops, it made me want to wear bait. He said, then Soulja Boy said, shut up, nigga.
Let me tell y'all something. Soulja Boy did not start people wearing bait. Honestly and truthfully, probably maybe people in his age group and in our age group probably didn't know what the fuck bait was at that time. Probably got it from him.
Yeah.
I'm dead. So he also posted on Twitter 45 minutes ago. Just got off the phone with Tory Lanez. Y'all chill. We good on game. Misunderstanding. And this nigga's pinned tweet has me weak. It says, in this world, you can either crank that Soulja Boy or it cranks you.
Crazy.
I guess that shit broke.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, Soulja Boy got that shit because Wayne was wearing that shit. Wayne was wearing that shit because the fucking Clips was wearing that shit because Pharrell was wearing that shit. Like,
so it's a long line of things, huh?
Nigga, that's the whole reason Wayne and Pusha T was beefing in the first place. One of the reasons.
Yeah, everybody doing something while we pod. That's crazy.
Shit, man. I don't know why Soulja would be trying to take credit for shit he know he didn't do. I mean, you are not the reason people in here wearing bait.
Then Elite Chopper said, want to take the time out of my day to say I appreciate Soulja Boy giving your flowers while you here, not when you gone. Legend. What a purple heart.
No goddamn legend.
Shit.
That nigga's an internet legend, and that's it. Niggas are eating off of the internet because of Soulja Boy, and that's it.
I mean, currently right now, apparently somebody done hacked NLE Chopper because apparently now some random nigga is texting Soulja Boy and NLE Chopper said, DM me your number because I ain't got your number. Or DM me on here because I ain't got your number.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yep, there it is again. Jules and Tanner, Tory Lanez, and they ridiculing Soulja Boy for claiming he inspired rappers to wear bait.
See what I mean? Shit, even fucking Dipset was wearing bait. Like, come on, man. Who the Soulja Boy think he be playing with? The nigga just can't accept the fact that his career is over. Well, it's not over, but he's not as relevant as he used to be, and he never will be again. Unless he do some miraculous shit on some Tiger shit, just come with a single that just destroys everything.
My bad. I was still stuck on the Soulja Boy thing. I was watching an old live this nigga made. Randy Orton talking about, so we ain't talking about no wrestling, nigga. Put your ass in a wedgie, nigga. A wedgie. I was like, the fuck to this? I'm like, what the fuck to this nigga?
You know what happened to him? That nigga still think he is famous as he used to be when Crank That was the #1 song in the country.
I remember when you went to that wrong hood in California one time.
They clowned this goof ass like they was supposed to.
But yeah, pretty much, you pretty much have to have social media presence, so we can thank Soulja Boy for that.
That's not the only thing we can thank him for.
What else?
I said that's not the only thing.
I said, what else then?
I don't know what else can we thank him for. What did he do?
That shit.
Yeah, what did he do?
Crank That Soulja Boy. All that Crank That variations.
What
else? What did he do? I want to know.
He's giving us
people getting money off ringtones.
What else did he do?
I don't know, he inspired the ringtone era, just like DNA said.
Well, the ringtone era had disappeared as soon as it came.
Hey. I was still on that razor trying to get Crank That. Much mouth. Now how long I had to sit in front of the radio?
I mean, I was there too, but I'm saying. What did he do for real? Like, what did he do? Other than paving the way for artists to make money off of the internet and inspiring a bunch of dances, what did he really do? Like, think about it. That we do that nothing artists do now. What did he do? What did he originate? Other than making money off the internet.
I mean, think about it. I mean, those two things you named right there are kind of big in itself. You basically help the whole generation of bands evolve again, and you help niggas realize that the internet can also pay for you to do a lot of shit and continue your creative way. I mean, those are two big things right there that's still continually going on. Other than that, I guess you can be like, I don't know, excuse me. Let me see. There's a lot of things I don't know. As far as Soulja Boy goes of himself, that's it. But as far as like stuff that's happening along with this nigga, there's a whole story. Like rapper collaboration with shoes, or people getting their own shoes as being a rapper. And don't act like you ain't forget about the Yums clothing line and shoe line. That nigga had a fat ass Walmart smiley face with a tongue sticking out on there. Y'all niggas remember that shit?
On the shirts, on the pants, on the shoes, on the hats. The hats are the best thing.
Then the only thing you would probably wear.
Yep, the hats. That's it.
I wouldn't wear them damn shoes.
Yeah, I ain't wearing shoes. You kiss me, I had some shoes.
Man, look, I know you viewers is over there. Y'all was debating on the Yums, and y'all was debating on the Starbase.
I know a couple of niggas that we on the hand symbolists too. Don't worry, but I did.
Come on, I seen it all.
And we seen you niggas with y'all little Yums on.
So what a world we live in today.
So,
what world we used to live in today?
You said, what world do we live in?
I said, what a world we used to live in back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Some wild ass times, dog.
Soulja Boy and niggas like him. Soulja Boy and niggas like him and those who came before him who allowed these goddamn kids to walk around outside with 5X tall tees and 2X shorts and long ass socks with shoes.
Big old
oversized hats.
And oversized t-shirts.
Yep. I can't believe
white out.
I can't believe.
Remember glasses were white out?
Yep. I can't believe fucking 80s babies let that nigga get away with that shit. But the 80s babies are the same. The 80s babies are the same group of individuals who let Chingy get away with saying, "Give me what you got for a pork chop." So
Stop it. Cut it the fuck out.
Eddie Gravy let a lot of niggas get away with a lot of shit.
I mean, look, 90s can't get away with too much neither.
Yeah. I mean, no, because we ain't talking about them right now. We talking about.
I'm just saying, dog.
Whose side are you on?
Shit, at this point, it don't even matter.
Which fucking side are you on, man?
So we go look. That sounds like we're gonna forget about some suspect lines in Biggie's rap.
I mean, shit, the 70s babies let him get away with that shit, so
That whole outfit needed to go. The spandex era was not the shit.
what spandex era? You talking about the Diddy videos with the Tisha?
No, I'm talking about the 70s at this point now.
Oh, okay.
The Gap Band clothes.
So Boozy just said, well, not just said, but he said you gotta die or come home from jail to get love in this world. Hashtag fake love.
It depends on what type of nigga you are, though.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. I said.
Boosie just mad because he keeps getting compared to Flav even more so now since he's starting to get older.
Damn.
You will be okay.
Flav posted a video saying that somebody called that nigga Lil Boosie at the mall. That nigga said, and I'll quote, I don't look like Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie look like me. It's a difference. I was here first, motherfucker.
Man.
Oh, man.
Found some type of way real quick.
He said, and after all that, he said he was a fan of the nigga. So, you know. That wasn't no shade towards Boosie. That was a shade towards people always saying that they look alike.
I was born by the river.
How did that work out for you?
Rip.
Oh, you singing that song? Oh,
nigga, do you remember that? These are the things we used to sing.
Oh, you were singing that Born by the River. Oh. So you a grown man singing I was born by the river and I was shaking that ass, huh? All right. Seems like we've lost.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm snorting cocaine.
Oh, man.
So who dropped?
What was your... You did. What'd you say your new name was, nigga?
Silky Johnson.
Now for everybody?
Silky Johnson.
Pause.
The most diabolical hater this side of the Mississippi.
Big pause.
How's that a big pause? Maybe that's from Dave Chappelle.
Just the Johnson part. Pause.
Would you rather I call myself beautiful or buck nasty?
No.
Okay, then Silky Johnson it is, nigga.
Shit. Oh, man.
Now let me tell the people what your new nickname is.
Nah, man. We're going on here and all right, people. We're going on here and end it now then. Shit.
That man is not ready for that name to be out there yet. You know that.
Not ready for that yet.
No. But is everybody sick of these beatbox challenges yet?
No.
The remixes.
But I ain't did one yet, so I'm not tired of it until I do one.
The remix.
I did one already. Catch up.
A remix. I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean like?
Oh, the music.
You gonna start rapping over the beat itself?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it ain't really been that many, but I feel like once the baby did what he did on it, it was like, okay, anybody got to touch this no more.
NLE Choppers was pretty decent.
I know this nigga made one.
Yeah, his was decent. And Dreezy's was good. I ain't like pretty much too many other rappers. That's pretty much it. I ain't like none, no more than that. I ain't like mulattoes.
Who?
Mulatto.
Oh, that's still her name? Oh, I didn't know that.
Big Lotto or mulatto, whatever.
It's still Lotto.
See?
Oh, okay, it's still Mulatto. Okay. I thought she changed it because niggas was mad.
Like, you shouldn't have to change your name because of that. Like, let them be mad. That's a part of.
Mulatto is low key a derogatory term. So, I mean, but niggas has been calling niggas for years. So, I mean,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Niggas have been niggas for years now.
Generations, nigga, not
Generations upon generations.
Exactly.
Niggas said we came over here on the slave ship.
Man. Crossed over real quick.
Right. So I saw another tweet that said only a few good rap albums out right now. It feels so slow for music right now.
That's because all these niggas is in pandemic mode. These niggas is perfecting whatever the fuck it is they got working on right now. And it's only April. Like, shit, what they expect? Motherfucking Hov to drop. Motherfucking, they want Griselda to drop more shit. They want Drake to finally drop Certified Lover Boy. They want Cole to drop whatever the fuck he gonna drop. They want Kendrick to finally come out of hiding. They want fucking, shit, I don't know. As far as we know, fucking, Wu-Tang Clan could drop another album or something. I don't fucking know. Skippy. So they waiting for something. I guess they not content with the shit that we've been getting so far. Game Skippy like peanut butter.
Plugs I met too was good. I don't know what they talking about.
Who was good?
Plugs I met too.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it was good. It's really amazing.
Put it like this: for every 10 albums. No, not even like. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I can't really think of it.
You trying to think of a good ratio? I'll give you one. So every 10 good, if every 10 hip hop albums that come out, probably maybe 4 of them are good. And
that's exactly what I was going to say. 4 of them are good. 4
of them are good. 3 of them are decent, and the other ones are just
yeah.
You can do it out.
Pretty much. I believe it.
Told y'all we ain't seen the run of damn near every hip hop album that came out being good since like 2012, 2013, maybe.
What, constant good hits?
Just heat, consistent heat dropping from every artist that drops.
Man, that has been a good odd 5-6 years.
I'm not sitting there saying that ain't no good albums coming out. It's definitely good albums coming out. But consistently, not in a long time.
I agree. Look like somebody got a package.
Who got a what's the name? My fam out of town, so I'm collecting packages and shit.
Oh, okay.
Collecting packages?
Yeah. You know, when the postman comes through, gotta be at the door.
You got that work coming there?
You know, that A1 Perico.
Oh, okay. Be careful with that. There's gonna be niggas outside plotting on taking that thing.
Well, I mean, you know, I ain't making no better by announcing it on the podcast.
and that shit probably pure and it ain't stepped on. Oh yeah.
Man, heavy steppers.
Okay. I ain't trying to get taken to jail, so.
Yeah, we ain't trying to get to jail. I know what's doing in that shit.
Right. They gonna be come over here and be pretty sad when they don't see what they looking for.
Man, they gonna fuck around and take us to jail just for talking about it. And then they gonna have to let us go because all we did was talk about it.
And then we get paid. Matter of fact, yeah, let's go with that. Because they're gonna pay us for false arrestment. False arrest.
Time the fuck out. I don't eat banana pudding because like bananas make me sick. So
I was just going to say what's wrong with you, but you explained it.
Why in the hell did Carly Leray cook her banana pudding? Why?
Huh?
Like, she cooked it.
What you mean she cooked it?
She put it in the oven. She put it in the oven.
Sometimes people do that.
I thought it was supposed to be cold.
I mean, yeah, but she probably like hers hot. Have you ever had
You can eat warm banana pudding.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, you ever had it before?
Banana pudding is actually fine.
Right, it ain't bad. It's just, I like my preference.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I prefer cold, but warm is, I will eat warm for sure.
Right.
I don't know. Okay. That's just, I just never heard it.
She shocked the shit out of him.
It did, bro. Because, okay.
I bet you that's how people felt when the microwave was first invented. Like, nigga, you what is this?
This shit warm up food, nigga. What?
I ain't gonna stick my food in the oven and potentially burn it. No, nigga. Put that shit in there. Take that shit for 2 minutes, nigga. Holy shit, this shit out of here.
Oh man, it's just I've never ever heard of nobody ever doing that. That's it. That was wild though, but okay.
Y'all know what I just thought about since I said that microwave shit. You know, every great idea in the history of the world started off with somebody probably saying that shit ain't gonna work.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Imagine the nigga that made the microwave. Motherfucker was probably hating on that nigga like, this shit ain't gonna work. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck going on here?
It's but yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Ain't nothing else really to let y'all got something.
No, I ain't got nothing else for these people.
I'm still crack, motherfucker. I'll sell it.
Oh, I did want to ask y'all one more thing. So, out of these three rappers, who is the best and why are they the best? What qualities in their rap make them rap better than the others? So, y'all gonna kill me. Don't nobody kill me for this, but Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, and Romeo. Who's the best out of them three?
Bow Wow.
Why?
Because he's the only one of them that could probably actually rap for real.
Very lyrical. What the fuck? Out of those three, very fucking lyrical.
If you put them three in the motherfucking room, Bow Wow damn near better than that.
You fuck around, big Bow Wow Kendrick out of them three. What the fuck?
Damn no.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up question to ask me. I feel offended because you thought I was gonna say somebody else.
I just like nobody like for real. I just didn't want. I just wanted to know.
What's real funny about the three
I'll snap you out of existence for that.
Did you know that all three of them, their first singles, all went number one?
Yep.
Bow Wow had Bounce on Me, that shit went number one. Soulja Boy had Crank That shit went number one. Lil Romeo had that My Baby shit, that shit went number one.
That Burke went number one because it don't matter.
It went to number 10.
Damn. Just 10.
It was a slow cooker.
I mean, out of 200, that ain't bad. I'll take 10.
It was a slow cooker. It was like Miguel's first album. It was a sleeper.
Man, I swear that album was so. Matter of fact, with this rain and weather, I think we should do that. A music weather report. When you see the weather outside, what song describes the weather? Miguel's album describes this weather perfectly.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what album describes this weather perfectly right now. It's fucking D'Angelo's Voodoo album.
Nigga, Michelle's Something in My Heart playing right now. Something in my heart. Get the rubbing on the window pane.
Crazy.
Sniffing.
All right. All right.
What's lady playing somewhere?
Be like, why she don't love me no more, man? Why she don't love me no more?
All right, so that's the end of the show. I guess we see y'all next week.
Strippers.
Thank y'all for y'all time.